Hello and welcome to ETE 100 for January interim 2016. I'm Dr. Dean Cantu. I am the instructor. I also serve as the chair of the Department of Teacher Education. The course is entirely online, so it is critical that you pace yourself. So make sure that you watch all of these videos. Sometimes I refer to these as Panopto videos because I use both Screencast-O-Matic as well as Panopto to record the videos. But make sure you go over all of the video tutorials, modules introducing the different assignments and the different technology applications we're going to be using in ETE 100 over the course of the January interim. It is critical that that you communicate with me throughout the course of the semester, particularly if you encounter any questions or problems with the assignments. To that end, you can contact me via email. Or you can call or text me on my cell. You see the numbers there for my cell number. Office number and phone number for my home, those are also listed. However, again, the best way to get a hold of me is either via my email or my cell. And if you text, just make sure that let me know the first part of your text who you are, so I know who I'm responding to. And then if there is an occasion in which you need to meet with me in the office, then please just contact my administrative assistant, Miss Kelly. I'm here every day, but that way also she can let you know in case I'm in a meeting what time I will be available. You also see listed there information regarding Skype and or Google Hangout. Those are available as well to me. But again, probably the communication mode du jour is the email or my cell number, again, texting or calling. The other thing about communication is because this is an online course, I make myself available, not just during quote-unquote business hours, Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, but also in the evenings as well as on the weekends. So again, I will respond in a very timely manner to email or text or a call on my cell. So feel free anytime during the course of the semester, the January interim here, if you have any questions, just to get a hold of me through one of those means. The course description here, again, ETE 100 technology application. You can see here the focus is on technology concepts and skills that are essential to teaching as well as other human service related professions. And you can see here the alignment with the goals and objectives for ETE 100 with those of the college and the department. I'll let you look at that at your leisure. Also have the alignment with different standards, and you can see the alignment table there, broke down by knowledge, skills, and disposition. So again, please look through that at your leisure. The text that we use is a CD, DVD that is an electronic text but is not downloadable, so make sure you go by the bookstore and get a hold of the e-text, the CD for the course. You can see it listed there. Other applications we're going to use are all free of charge, so you don't have to worry about having to purchase those. Again, I'm creating videos either using Screencast-O-Matic or Panopto, and so those are ones that you can easily access. If you have any problems with videos in a particular browser, for example, if you're using Internet Explorer, you're not accessing them well, then you can go into Mozilla Firefox or Chrome or another browser, and you shouldn't have any problem no matter which platform, whether it's Mac or PC. You can see here in terms of the overview of the assignments for the course, we will have 5 blog posts and screencasts and 5 screencast responses during the first week of the 2-week interim. And then you will have another 5 blog posts, screencasts, and 5 responses to those during the second half. And so again, the blog assignments, the screencasts using Screencast-O-Matic and also using Blogger to create your blog are each worth 5 points for the responses, total of 10, as well as 5 points for the initial blog post screencasts for a total of 50 points as well. You'll also see during the course of the first week of the 2-week interim, you'll be working on your Prezi presentation, where you're going to let me know which lesson based on the grade level, subject area that you want to focus on that's relevant to your licensure area, and you will create a Prezi presentation. You're going to use Prezi. You're also going to use other applications such as Bubbleless and Wordle, and you're going to integrate YouTube videos into that as well. And then that will be due at the end of the first week, and then during week number 2, in addition to also continuing to work on your blog post screencasts and responses, you will also create a Weebly web page focusing on your lesson, and there you're going to also utilize other applications such as Delicious Bookmarks, Jing Screencast, and Rubistar Assessment Rubric Creator. You can see the breakdown there in terms of the total number of points, and it is 200, and then the grading scale you can see here. 93 to 100 is an A, 85 to 92 is a B, C 77 to 84. And the assignments, again, this is an online course. You want to make sure that you pace yourself, and so to that end, I basically have a day-to-day set of expectations. You can go through there and see what you should be doing. Initially, you want to go in there and set up a Screencast-O-Matic account as well as a Blogger account. Once you establish a blog, send me the URL to your blog, please. And then you're going to be working on your first 5 blog posts, which you're going to create. It's not a text post. It is actually a screencast. And I have other video modules that you will be able to access and use those in the course of introducing yourself to the different applications and the assignment expectations. Likewise, as you're working on your blog post, the first 5 are due on Friday by 5 p.m. That'll give individuals an opportunity, at least 2 days in which to respond. And then the blog screencast responses are due on Sunday, January 10th by 5 p.m., as well as your Prezi presentation and all of those different components that we just talked about. Again, for your blog post assignments, the use of screencast, your Prezi, each of those different applications like Bubbleless and Wordle and YouTube, there is a video module that I've created, so make sure you download the assignment handout and view the video module over all of those, and that should answer all questions that you might have. If after viewing the video modules and reviewing the assignment handout, if you have any other questions, then just communicate with me via email or give me a call. Or text me on my cell phone. During week 2, then you're going to be continuing to work on your blog post. There are 5 more blog post prompts that you're going to respond to, numbers 6 through 10, and you will create 5 respective blog post screencasts, and those are due by Friday, January 10th. Or I'm sorry, 15th, and at that point then it gives you a couple of days then to go in and respond to each of the 5 blog post screencasts, numbers 6 through 10. Choose someone's blog post screencast post that has not been responded to yet, and you're going to create a screencast response, and then you're going to paste the URL to that in the comment section of the individual's blog posts. And during week 2, you're also working on your Weebly web page assignment using the different apps such as Delicious Bookmarks, Jing Screencast, Rubistar, and you're sending me the link to your Weebly, just like you're going to send me the link to the Prezi presentation. And you'll download the assignment handout, as well as you will watch the video modules over each of those respective assignments. Again, communication is a key, so make sure that if you have any questions throughout the course of the semester that you let me know. If you have any accommodations that are necessary, please let me know here right at the start of the semester. And again, make sure all of the work is original. Certainly you're researching things online, but what you create is your own. So follow the university's plagiarism policy. There is a separate handout for the blog assignment as well as the Prezi and the Weebly webpage assignment, but you can see here again, it's real critical that you go and create a Screencast-O-Matic account. You'll set up an account in Blogger. You'll send me the URL to your blog. And then over the course of the first week, just like it says here, your blog post screencasts are due by Friday, January 8th by 5 p.m. And then your responses to those are due 2 days later on Sunday, January 10th. You're not typing any text in terms of your blog post or your response. It's all done on video using Screencast-O-Matic, and you're just simply cutting and pasting in the URL. And you can see here the prompts. Here, numbers 1 through 5 are the ones that you will respond to. This is just a brief overview. Please make sure you watch the Panopto video module over the blog assignment, as well as the screencasts that I've created that show you how to create your blog screencast post as well as your blog response using Screencast-O-Matic. You can see here then during week 2 we're working on prompts 6 through 10. Make sure, this is important here, that each of your blog post screencasts is 2 to 3 minutes in duration, no less than 2 minutes, please. If it goes a little over 3, that's fine, but no less than 2 minutes. And your responses, your screencast responses, each is 1 to 2 minutes in duration. Again, if it goes a little bit over, that's fine, but the key there is not to go below 1 minute in those. And again, you're responding to the content of someone's blog post screencast. The Prezi is what you're working on during week 1. Again, you're going to go in, create an account in Prezi. You're going to choose a lesson that is aligned with your grade level and subject areas that you teach, and then you're going to create a lesson where you use each of these different applications. Again, make sure you go through and watch the video overview of the Prezi assignment, likewise with the Weebly webpage assignment. And then the next week, the second week throughout the course of that week, you're working on the Weebly webpage, and that will be due on Sunday, January 17th. And you'll have each of those components. Again, you're focusing on your lesson, and you're trying on these different applications such as Delicious Bookmarks and Jing Screencast, another screencast application. I know we're using Screencast-O-Matic, but I also want you to try out Jing as well for this particular assignment. And then you're going to create a assessment task, and you'll provide that overview in your Jing screencast tutorial, and then you'll create a rubric from using Rubistar Rubric Maker, and you'll make that available on your Weebly webpage as well, plus a link to your Prezi presentation. As I said before, one of the things you want to do is you want to make sure that you download the ETE 100 video links PDF, and this provides you with an overview of each of the different assignments as well as for each of the different applications we're using. So for example, when you get ready for the blog post and response screencast, you'll watch this video here which introduces it, and it goes through and tells you everything you need to do for that assignment. Then you'll watch this one here. They're relatively short, around 5 minutes or so, give or take. You'll watch this one, and it provides an introduction to Screencast-O-Matic and how to use that to create your blog post. You can, when you create your blog post, you can either do it as a webcam or as a screencast, or both, and this provides you just a 1 minute to 2 minute overview on how to do each of those respective options. And then the blog screencast response, once it is between Friday and Sunday and everyone's blog posts screencasts are available, then you go in and you'll respond one each to each of the respective prompts in the blog posts of someone in class, and then you'll cut and paste post your response screencast in their comments section of their blog. Again, during week 1, you're working on your Prezi. So this is an overview of the Prezi assignment as well as Prezi, the application itself. And then within the Prezi lesson you're creating, you will be using Bubblus Mind Map. This is an overview of Bubblus and how to create the mind map for this assignment. The word cloud, here again, this is an introduction. You'll click here and you'll watch the Panopto video module over that. The YouTube video resource you're going to use for your lesson in your Prezi, and this shows you how to utilize that as well. And then finally, that is submitted at the end of week 1. And then for the Weebly web page, that assignment you're going to work on during the 2nd week, and this is an overview of that assignment itself and the lesson plan you're going to be using where you utilize the online platform of Weebly for that. And then the different applications such as Delicious Bookmarks, Jing, Rubistar, that will go into that. So again, that is an overview here of what you're going to be doing in ETE 100 for this January interim. As always, as I mentioned earlier, if you have any questions, then feel free to email or give me a call or text me. I hope you find your experience in ETE 100 for this January interim to be both informative as well as enjoyable. Again, welcome.